champion of violence, bearing tithes raw and sweet as bitten sores. A voice from the deep whispers, in your immortality, Eris Morn, may you never cease your demand for vengeance. I refuse. In time, I will destroy this hive form alongside the rest. Its power has no hold over me. Xivu Arath will not fall to might alone. Every clash of blades invigorates her. Even now she feeds, as she has fed since the first red cough, the first war song. Still, I savor every tithe. Their strength thrills me, and there are so many old debts to repay. But this is not the time. The cards speak of change. A ripple is cast. A great shadow rises from the sea of blood. Something is coming.
Are we finally going to get to go after Toland? Let's go after Toland! That bitch deserves it! Beloved acolyte, Eris says as she greets you in her hive form, champion of violence, bearing tithes raw and sweet as bitten sores. She tells you that she hears whispers from the deep, goading her into pursuing vengeance. She resists them. Still, she admits, the strength of your tithes thrills her, and there are so many old debts she would like to repay. But she interrupts herself. The cards speak of change, she says. A ripple is cast. A great shadow rises from the sea of blood. Something is coming.
But you're not obligated.
All right, you're here. This is serious, so listen, and listen good. Xivu Arath's forces got into the throne world. This wasn't part of the plan, and it's bad news for everybody. Savathun's been hoarding powerful creatures in those summoning pits for a long time. Partially to study, but also to keep them out of the hands of her sister. If Xivu is able to take that extra power for herself, forget it! We're all dead! You need to claim those tithes. I hate seeing it all wasted on that weirdo Eris, but it's better than the alternative. Time to get to work, hero.
Imara breaks into the hollow projector with distressing news. Xivu Arath's forces have entered Savathun's throne world and are attacking the altars of summoning. This wasn't part of the plan, he warns, and it's bad news for everybody. Savathun's been hoarding powerful creatures in those summoning pits for a long time, he says, in his voice tinged with panic. If Xivu was able to take that extra power for herself, forget it, we're all dead. You need to claim those tithes for yourself, he says urgently. Time to get to work, hero. The boss was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but only amateurs would rely on wishful thinking. Listen to this.
If Xivu Arath learns what the Guardians are up to in my oubliette, she'll do what she always does. Attack. Lucky for us, her poor Wrathborn are so eager to die. They'll make lovely tithes, provided the Guardians survive long enough to collect them.
The rainbow is going everywhere.
When I discovered this spire, I saw heresy. A temple of the sky. I sought to destroy it. But now, I see truth. It is built on a foundation of death.
Do you think that
temple
hive...
of the sword. Logic
The hive
so
gunk that I saw
pure,
earlier was
even the warriors of the
Xivu's.
sky honor it.
Could be. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot that we can't.
No, it's okay. I didn't know if it would or not. I saw that. I'll respond later, Bastion. Game crashed right as I joined you for the Vex incursion, but I managed to still get a drop sent to my postmaster. Thanks for keeping the fire team open.
Aw, that's good.
What I was gonna say was I'll try to get on in an hour or two before raid to sort my character out so I can make the raid. That makes sense.
Our rituals are discovered by the Eater of Weakness, the god of the rotten flame, Xivu Arath. Show her that the logic of the sword is no longer the Hive's alone to wield.
Talons of Xivu Arath. Oh, it's the enemy from that strike mission in from the shore.
Oh, it is.
They really need to
Okay.
I really think they need to upgrade the void melee of
Huh.
warlocks.
Oh, okay, I saw an X. I don't know if that's important. Oh god. Spikes.
Current moment, all it seems to do is it literally based on its own description is it pushes them back and makes them volatile.
Right. Yeah. Do we get platforms again? Yeah.
If it was what they meant when they said they rotate sunset content out, then I have no words. But I'm amused at the idea that Savathun stole the strike boss from the witness. Now, how do we hurt this one? Do we have to be deep sight?
Oh, there's a blistered knight over there.
Where's she at? She's damageable?
Yep.
There she goes.
Sweet.
She goes. Oh, you're taking the Tangled Shore? Okay, I'm just gonna steal this one.
The Hive's eternal sword poised to strike down the world. Liar, enemy, worshipper. You would disavow me. even as you lay tribute at my feet. Turn your weapons against me, for I am the destruction you create! Xivu Arath would lay claim to all conflict, but she is no longer the only Hive God of strife. Wrest these tributes from her grasp, for they are now mine.
That's great.
Crystal border has been summoned.
Mostly just for the simple fact that you can actually hear her kind of start to panic.
Oh yeah.
She's like, what? No, what are you doing? No, turn your sword against me. That's how this is supposed to work.
Oh. I have to go deposit this in the middle.
Can I throw a grenade? Yes, I can. Thank you. You know, Devour makes this a lot easier than it probably should be.
This is... Because I go invisible when I'm melee. I can just hit people with the crystal and then I can go invisible. Yoink.
What? Where'd the giant flaming crystal go? I don't know. Hey, could it be that big orange light going in the air? No, there's no one there. What, you think the flame crystal just got legs and walked? Oh, pshaw.
Your tributes sharpen a blade that would soon pierce the heart of war itself.
Oh, that's cool.
Exalt me with your violence, as you have always done.
Your tithes sharpen a sword that will pierce the heart of war itself.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm...
Okay. Oh, sorry. Is it joining allies at all?
Now it is.
Okay.
You are deserving of the greatest death I can bestow, worshiper.
Oh god.
The Leviathan Eater readies itself in your honor.
Leviathan Eater. The lore implications.
Is he talking about, like, the ship, or the old god, or...
It wasn't the ship a creature to begin with?
Yeah. Oh, did he have something to do with Torabama?
The Leviathan Eater was testing your capabilities. He'll be back with reinforcements once Xivu's brood is assembled.
Oh shit.
Sometimes I think the boss believes in you more than her own brood. She left this for you.
If the Guardians survive my sister's assault, it'll be on account of their ferocity, not their clemency. Xivu Arath will be thrilled. The Guardians will claim self-defense, of course, but that self-deception will only work for so long. Eventually, they'll have to admit they live by the sword as much as my sister does.
We'll claim self-defense? No, we'll claim legitimately just being forces of destruction.
Don't you think?
I can hardly believe the tactical reports I'm writing. Vanguard forces, pursuing tithes to Hive commune Eris Morn, have engaged Xivu Arath's troops in Savathun's throne world. We are caught between the sister gods of combat and lies, And we're trying to resurrect the one who's caused us the most suffering. Even if we win, we lose. We accepted an impossible bargain. Savathun knew we couldn't defeat Xivu Arath. No one can win a battle against war itself. Eris understands this better than any of us. I know she's working on a plan. But I must still prepare for unexpected outcomes. If her transformation is influencing her judgment, how would I know? What could I even do to keep her safe? Guardian, be careful. We've lost so much to the Hive already. We can't let them take any more.
You can see Ikora shake her head as she summarizes the report she's been writing. Vanguard forces pursuing tithes to Hive Command Eris Morn have engaged Xivu Arath's forces in Savathun's throne world. We are caught between the sister gods of combat and lies, she says. We accepted an impossible bargain. Savathun knew we couldn't defeat Xivu Arath. No one can win a battle against war itself. You can hear her faith in Eris in her voice. But her concern is clear. Eris understands this better than any of us, she says. But I must still prepare for unexpected outcomes. What could I even do to keep her safe? Guardian, be careful. We've lost so much to the Hive already. We can't let them take any more. Visit the radio.
So, you're really taking on Xivu Arath's top general. I love watching you do our dirty work. I was digging through Savathun's archives. I found this little gem